Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Just popping on to while I work on my cocoon cardigan that I started last night with my friend. If you were on last night, we had a good time. So I figured I'd pop on and while I work on it and see who pops in to join me on this. It's been raining on and off here today, which is to be expected because this is Florida summertime. So I've changed colors on my cardigan. I'm using, where can you see it? I went from the rust color to the navy. I think this is navy. Yes. So my cardigan will have three colors. And when I finish doing some of this navy, then I'm gonna go to, I think, a cream color. But then I have to think about, I think I'm gonna do all the trim in the rust color because I really, really like that rust color. Hey GGP, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? What are you going to be doing for the 4th? I'm doing work and crocheting. That is good. I watched the whole video of this and it is, I like the way she does her trim because on the sleeve, she only does front posts on the sleeve, but on the bottom, she does front post and back post. So we'll see how this turns out. You're not working on anything and it's 81 degrees in New Haven. Ooh. Well, at least it's not 100 because the middle of America is on fire. If you're not working on anything, what have you been working on? This is working on this cocoon pattern. My friend wanted to make something for herself because she's her school she's an alumnae I think that's how you say it of FAMU, and they're having the Orange Blossom football game in September. and she wanted to make something, and so decided to do this cocoon cardigan, and she wanted me to help her with it. So that is why I am now doing a cocoon cardigan. I bought this yarn because I was watching, I don't know if you watch Good Trouble or not, but I was watching Good Trouble, and one of the actors on there, she had on the cutest hoodie crop top. And that's what I initially bought this yarn for. But I could just never get it right in my mind exactly how to do it. I mean, I did the granny square still. Oh, I left it out there. I already did the granny square for the front. And then after that, I kept looking at it, it's like, hmm. And it's the cutest top. I'm gonna figure it out one day, but it won't be today. Hey Lori, how are you today? Guess what? I'm making dinner. What are you making? Oh, you're working on a doll. Oh, nice. Barbecue ribs and mac and cheese. Mm-mm. I need to get me a flight right now. But my dentist repositioned these braces, and now it's like the teeth are, I don't know if they're worse. No, I'm sure they're worse than before, but this is going to be a soft chew food weekend. It's not too bad. I have, I think I strained a muscle in my upper back from having to pick up those heavy behind mangoes every day for the past, what, 3 weeks now, I think it's been, or more. Come on up, bring your Brazilian rub. I need to go buy some. Oh, that is a good idea. I have to pick my daughter up at 6-ish. So I should go. Now I have to think, where did I get that Le Bon? Le Bon, it is the best. For Caprinas, it is. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? Let me see. Watching while I'm out and about. Okay, then you're not working on anything because you're out and about. I was out and about in the rain. Soon as we got ready to leave the house, it started raining. But I should expect that afternoon showers. As long as it doesn't bring a hurricane or a tornado, I'm okay. So I'm gonna make, this thing is gonna have to be pretty big. Marion is a size small, and hers was 39 inches. So I need to put some more inches on this. I'm debating if I want to put a big button on it. We'll see how it fits. As I don't like grabbing stuff to keep it on. And that's how I feel I'm going to have to do with this if I don't put something on it. I do have, and I've never used them. I was going to make, what's her name? Crystal Bagaday. She has this pattern for a cloak. I think that's what it's called. And I was going to make it. And I think I got the part of the collar part done. And I was like, this is way too much for me. So, but I bought the closures for it. And I can always put one of those closures on it. That would be cute. I went to where to go to what is it? Yeah, Joann's, because I saw this. I had to get it because it was purple. but it's and it's the limited edition, but it's the rotary cutter because I wanted something to use when I cut um, the material to line my purses with. And I was watching somebody's video and they had one of these, and I've seen the Fiskars. I've seen it, but they're orange. I just go past it because I'm not into sewing that much. But then when I started doing the purses, I realized I got to be into sewing. But when I saw this one, now I don't even like the feel of it. I can feel the sparkle in it, but I'm going to keep it. But it's really, let me see. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it and you can feel it. But I wanted one. And then I saw that they had the whole kit. I do have one of those one of those boards that you can cut on and it's supposed to like um reseal itself, and I have one of them already. But I saw the one from Fiskars. I hope I'm saying it right. And it was on sale through Joanne. But then when I went into Wally World today, it was actually $5 cheaper in Wally World and it wasn't even on sale. So if you're looking for that full set, it comes with the board, the cutter, a measuring tape, and a snippet scissors. And that's what I really wanted, those snippet scissors. So now I have two boards just in case the other one gets ruined. I have a backup. I said, oh well. My gut kind of told me, oh, go and check out Walmart before you buy this, but I knew it would be a minute before I got to Walmart, so I went ahead and ordered it. It'll be here one day. Hey Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for she's driving up your I got to get this. Driving up your driveway. Please open the front door. Gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Sheila. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Hey Jeanette, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What is your weather like? And I hope you gave a thumbs up as well. Hey Angela, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm still working on this cardigan, but I've changed colors, so now I have some navy in it, and I like it. I used to have a shrug that I made with that, what is that yarn called? Um, I can't remember the name of the yarn, but anywho, and I really don't. I'm wondering if I gave that away. I'm good for giving stuff away that I'm not using. I wore it when I was went up to our main office for training because it's up near Orlando and it was cold up there in December. So I wore it and the office was cold. So I wore it up there, but I have absolutely no idea where it is now. So this will definitely be my replacement. Not that I need it anytime soon. Not with these 90s rolling in with the showers and all, so but I'll have it. I got lots of stuff. I need to give away some of this stuff. The breast cancer awareness people are doing a pickup Thursday, so I'm gonna go through and really let go of some of this stuff so I can make rooms for some more stuff. The weather is nice and I'm not working on anything right now. Okay. Hey Ashley, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I'm always working on something. If I'm not working on something, I must be sick or asleep, because I'm always working on something. When I put this down, I was working on my wig cap for my doll, but it's so tedious. I was like, ugh, I don't feel like doing this right now. So doing this cardigan cocoon was right on time. And I did find the fasteners, the attachments that you put on brooches. I found them. They were sitting near where right where I put them a long time ago. So I have to sew the fastener on and put it on that hat that I made. That hat is definitely for winter with that double yarn. And I think I should have, I said, I think I should have a two, three weight, but I don't have, oh, I do right there. I have those same colors in three-weight yarn, which I think would make that hat a little lighter because that four-weight yarn made it really heavy. I just thought about that. I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. She said, nothing at the moment, making dinner, and the weather here is 80. Humid and sledge rain. Okay. Can't stand autocorrect sometimes. Laugh out loud. I know it. It does what it wants to do. It definitely does what it wants to do. That's all right. We get the gist of what you're saying. So I didn't have a sale today because I really haven't been working on anything for sale because I the doll takes, especially when I'm doing a pattern from somebody that speaks Arabic and I'm having to read um, the pattern on throughout the video, so that slows you down. But once I write it down, I can recreate it from there. What you got to do now, and the other thing I have to watch her again when she does the eyes and all that stuff. I have to watch that. I have to do that a few times before I know for sure I can do it on my own without watching her. But I really like her patterns. I like um, how she does the facial features. I learned some little tricks of, not tricks, I just saw the way she does some things that me, as someone that doesn't like to sew, she made it look so easy. So I sent her a message. I don't even know if she understands. If I think she messaged me back, but she messaged me back in her language. I think she did. Anywho, that's all right. I can watch her videos. I'm good for that. Let me see. Angie said it's very sunny and in the 80s in the DMV. The air quality is good compared to the last few days. We're getting the aftermath from the fires from Canada. Yeah, well, I thought when they first had it, when New York was blanketed with that stuff, um, they said that it was going to come down south, but I don't think it ever. Well, I know for sure it didn't come to my neck of the woods, but I don't know how far it did get. These fires are just crazy, but that's what they do. Oh, I got my T-shirt with my logo on it. I As I was debating, I thought it was going to be smaller than this, but I do like the size that it came because I didn't want this huge thing in the middle of my chest. I just wanted something there, and it came out quite nice. Hello, Maritza. Hola. Okay, hand pink waving. Oh my goodness, that is such a chuckle for me when they do that. I live in Pittsburgh and we had it for 4 days. Ooh. Yeah, you're closer. Yeah, yeah, you're closer to Canada. I hope they get those fires under control, but apparently it's just burning. They've had so many different fire teams go to help them. I saw, I think it was on Instagram, someone posted the South African firefighters going over to help Canada. And they were in the airport and they were singing, they were waving their flags. I thought it was so cool. Hopefully it'll be put out. And then the next thing we have to worry about is California starting their fires because it's crazy how this weather is. We always get water, and some places just stay in a drought, and the least little flicker, a lightning storm really can start fires. So I don't know. Angie, I spoke to a friend of mine. The smoke traveled to got to North Carolina. As long as it doesn't come down here. Hopefully it won't. It'll be put out one day. But I don't know how many acres, but I know at one point it was a whole bunch of acres, but I don't recall the number. And with it still burning like that, I don't know exactly because I've never been to Canada, but I'm just guessing it's just um, not in areas where people live, because I haven't heard anything about people's houses on fire or anything like that. I just know that they have big fire, big fire. Birds say still smoky here in Pennsylvania, 78 and humid. Yeah, you got to get that stuff under control. What can you do? We have no control over Mother Nature. We do have control over what we do. So if somebody flicked a cigarette or a cigar or something in there and started that fire, shame on you, shame on you. But I don't know what really started that fire. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to it. I told my friend, I said, I'm going to do 10 more rows for today. And then I asked her, I said, what are you doing? She finally texted me back, said she had done 2 rows, which is good for her. I mean, should say 2 rounds. I told her, I said, hey, if you don't finish it, it won't be my fault. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to work on it so that I can get it to a point where I can do my border and she'll know how to do the border because I don't think she's ever done front post and back post crochet. So it'll be something new for her to learn. And I started a Tunisian. I don't know if it's going to ever get done, but I did start it. Melanie said, just checked and it's 96 degrees here. Guess it's a little hot today. Yep. Went from a air conditioning car to an air conditioning house. Oh, I'm drinking some ice water now. Yeah, my lawn man came and I was asking him to look at my pressure cleaner, and he was because I said my daughter said it wouldn't come on, but of course it came on, and So he was going back and forth checking it because from the nozzle of it, it was just leaking and stuff. And yeah, I got hot. I said, "Listen, I have to get back in the house. It's too hot out here." I said, "I don't like sweating like this." He's like, "We got a fan." I was like, nope, nope, just hurry up. I'm going back into the house." He's like, "I'm used to that." I said, "Yeah, because that's what you do. I'm not outside. I go outside to get in the car, go in the garage, get in the car, go to the store, come back home. I go from air conditioning to air conditioning to air conditioning. I do not hang out in the sun. I should, but I don't. I should get my vitamin D. That's why I take it by mouth because I cannot be out in that sun. But Dad, hopefully you'll see some progress. I asked her if she wanted to come on like in at the end of the month so you all could see her progress. And I'm hoping there is some real progress from her. I feel bad for our house painters, but they just finished up. They're used to it. That's how I felt when the first time I went to Chicago. No, it had to be the second time. Because the first, let me see, was it the first time? Or was it the second time? No, it was the first time. I think it was the first time we went to Chicago in the winter. And I was like, oh my God, how do people live and how do they work outside in this cold weather? They're used to it. They prepare for it, where I don't. I always say I can cool off, but I don't know how to warm up. I don't think I can. I don't know. I think as long as there's some water around, I can cool off. But staying warm, ooh, out there, mm-mm. That was a serious, serious cold. Don't play with Chicago. Chicago got some cold for you. I'm gonna work. I gotta finish that doggone wig cap and put it on her, and then I can start working on the body. Maybe by the end of the month. I said that about the other doll, but it didn't take me that long. Once I finished the head and stuff, it didn't take that long to do the body. Hopefully I'll be able to get her. I want her to be able to stand so that oh shoot, I was right there on Walmart and I forgot to look for because I have a plastic folder, but it's from the Dollar Tree. I think I'm gonna have to like double it up. Um, Need some heavy duty plastic to put in the bottom of the foot to hopefully give it some more balance so it'll stand. So she will stand on her own. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me see. Melanie says we had smoke in the air for 3 or 4 days, but then storms moved through. Oh, now it's sunny, but hot and humid. Melanie was going to go and organize my yarn in the garage, but I will wait until the evening. Yeah. Yeah, Maritza, the drop does not work, but I'm glad you're trying it, but it doesn't work. And I haven't gone back into Nightbot to even mess around with it because when it didn't work, I was like, why is it not working? It works. It only does. I don't know if there's is an amount of commands you can do, but those are the only commands that pop up. And I don't know why the drop doesn't work. And I kind of gave up on it. I can't even think about organizing the yarn, but I'm doing really, really good. I did break down and buy some different cotton yarns so I could work on the doll. and I was looking at, Joann had their big, yarn sale, and they had some, is recycled yarn. I think it was Big Twist recycled yarn. I forgot what it's called, but it was like $2 a skein. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some of that. But other than that, I really haven't been buying yarn. I've been buying other things because I'm definitely trying to get rid of as much as I can. And he says, I'm in my craft room sewing. Making dolls. Had late start today. Oh, you slept in. I finally got up and I was gonna work some. And then my daughter was like, she was ready to go to work. And then I ate my leftovers from yesterday, and it was way too much. It felt so heavy because I've changed my eating habits somewhat, and that was not a good idea. So I'm trying to lose weight and not go into being a diabetic. I'm trying to fend it off as much as I can. Got to get up and move more, drink more water, and eat less food. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Let me see. I hope I did it right. I tried it from my phone. If I did, I learned something new, LL. Yeah, I think you can copy the link and then paste it. But that is Maritza. That should be Maritza's link to her channel. We hope you did it right, Melanie. If not, you tried. Let me see. Ooh, I don't like. Why is the back of it is smooth, but the front of it, I can feel all that glitter. That's one of the reasons I don't like glitter on stuff. Like I have nail polish that has glitter, and I don't like it because I can feel it takes forever to get that glitter off your nails when you take it off. That's why I don't like glitter nail polish. But I'll use it every now and again. Because I paid for it, I'm going to use it up, but I will not be purchasing it again. Did anybody go to Joann's yarn sale? I when I went in there, I went to look for the little snaps that I'm going to put on the dress, the doll dress, and they had yarn all over the place. Just calling my name. I said, nope, 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 nope. I came in for a purpose, and that is going to be the only thing I'm going to purchase. All their door stoppers, they had lots of the thick yarn, the blanket yarn. I don't even know what the sale price was. I was like, nope, I'm not looking at it. I heard that I'm vegetarian now, enjoying it now. Now I just have to get back into exercising more. Yeah, I'm not vegetarian. That's hard for me. But I definitely decreased my calories and I definitely increased my water intake. And I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day now, which I used to drink coffee all day long. So that has been quite an improvement. So I drink my cup of coffee, and usually it drags on most of the day, especially if I'm working. And then the rest of the day is just water. And occasionally I'll have some chai tea, but I definitely have to make sure I get 8 to 9 glasses of water in per day. But I feel the difference. I definitely feel the difference. And when I eat something that's like when I had that beignet, ooh, I had a sugar rush. I did not like that feeling at all. Divergent Crafter, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Most sales don't seem to be as good, but did see Bed Bath and Beyond are going out of it. Oh yeah, they've already gone out of business here. But if you like when they first put it out, everything's like 20% off. I was like, that's what you get on the coupon anyway. And by the time they get down to the lowest number, it's like nothing that you want. Because I wanted to go in there. They had a bathtub um, rug, bathtub, not the rug, but the thing that actually goes in the bathtub. But it's like a rug, and it's like a texturized rug, so you can rub your feet on the bottom of it. I love that thing. And I went in there, and not a one to be found. My sister used to work at Bed Bath and Beyond, and hers closed, so now she works at Home Goods. But I hear that a lot of the big gyms are buying the properties of the where the bed, or not buying, I guess it's leasing, buying, I don't know. Yeah, I guess if it's a standalone, then they are buying it. But most of them aren't standalones. They're usually in a mall. But they're acquiring that property and making them into gyms. Lori said, I went back to yoga for the first time in a year. And Thursday on, I thought, okay, let me see, I learned real quick just how weak and stiff I become. Girl, I know that now. My friend said that um she was gonna take me to massage envy. So she's gonna let me know when. I cannot wait because I need a massage. Angie says I just ordered fabric from Joann's. I'm going to check out Premier or Hobby Yarn. Yeah, I have to stay away from it. I do the bingo with Hobby. I don't even know how many points I have. I want to know if I have enough points to get something free though. And says I love roasting my veggies now. They make it easy because I find many already pre-cut and packaged. I just put olive oil and seasoning on it and roast. Yeah. See, I don't even know what I eat chicken most of the time. I try to eat some fish on Fridays. Um, I have some salmon and flounder and chicken. I hardly ever, I don't even, I lost my taste for bacon. I thought I'd never lose my taste for bacon, but now I don't even buy bacon anymore. I don't even like the taste of it anymore, which I didn't think that would happen. Let me see. And hi, hi, hi. I put different rices in the steamer and have different salads, some already prepackaged with the side additives. Yeah, I buy the salads and I buy the romaine lettuce. Um, and the tomatoes, which I was supposed to get today and totally forgot. The virgin, she says, I am not gonna order any more yarn until I use up most. Yeah, that's where I am now. Or it's one heck of a sale. Uh-huh. I hear you. Everybody saying hi, 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 hi. Has anybody heard from Nadine? She crossed my mind. Now it's like I haven't heard because with me coming on once a week. Um, but I haven't heard, and I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. My YouTube watching is usually from trying to find a pattern for something. But I was just thinking about, I was like, I wonder how she's doing. She had had a lot of back surgeries, So I don't know. If anybody comes across her, just tell her Gloria said she was thinking about her. 'Cause I don't know what's going on with Nadine. I think this cardigan is gonna be so nice, so nice. It might be my go-to wear all the time. I'm still working on my poor hoodie that I started, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this done." Now I've started 3 other things since I started the hoodie. It's like it's never gonna get finished. Melanie says the burger place down the street makes the best fried zucchini and onion rings. I've been making it easy for myself. Oh, I don't think I know of any burger place that has that stuff. They probably have the onion rings, but I don't think I've ever seen fried zucchini. That's cool. I like zucchini. I like squash, yellow squash. I don't mess with pumpkins. Um, is it the acorn squash? That big one that's like green and yellow? I think that's what that thing is called. I don't mess with that either. I think Tina hears from her from time to time. Okay. I like to cut up cauliflower and coat it with olive oil and then put garlic powder and Parmesan cheese on it and roast it. So yummy. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Brianna, back already? Yes, I am. Let me see. I'm going to try that. Yeah. Do I have? No, I don't even have cauliflower in the fridge. But since I got to go pick up my daughter, I need to swing by Target and pick up some, and that could be my meal tonight. Be a lot healthier than what my leftovers are. Like I don't like cauliflower rice. I said, don't try to fake me out with rice. Rice is rice. Cauliflower is cauliflower. Period. And I can get some green and red bell peppers and roast them up too. I've used what was the eggplant prosciutto? Is that prosciutti? Whatever the word is. I've done that before. I really like that. Oh, she get an eggplant. I could do an eggplant bake. Ah, that I do like. Yep, I think I can do that too. Hmm. You all are giving me ideas. So I can make an eggplant bake, and that will go at least 2 days between my daughter and me. I love eggplant bake. Um, and the cauliflower, pick up some salad. Yeah, that'll be good for the week. That's what I'll do. So I got to be down. My goal is to be down. What was my goal by my birthday? I think I wanted to be down 10 pounds by my birthday. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try. Oh, you like cauliflower rice and soups? I'm just going to stick to regular old rice. I don't eat it very often. I love my fellas, but living with them makes it too hard to eat right. Yeah. Yeah, when with men, yeah, sometimes if if they are not in that mindset, I don't think I have the energy to make 2 meals every night. Yeah, I don't blame you. For me, it's just my daughter and me, and she cooks what she wants to cook, and I cook what I want to cook. her job, she can burn off those extra carbs. My job, I can't burn off no extra carbs. I don't move around enough, so I try to eat as many veggies and as little carbs as possible. It all works out. So far, I definitely feel better. Initially, I was getting lightheaded a lot, and I know that had to do with the changing of my diet. But now I'm not like that now. Oh, Chris said I still need to lose 40 pounds to be the ideal weight, but I don't ever think I'll reach my ideal weight. I would be happy with another 20. Don't give up. Listen, I need to be down 35. I think 35. Yeah, 35. And I'm hoping that I'll get there by the end of the year. I don't know, but I'm going to try. Here's a restaurant I got to that has cauliflower steak recipe with chimichurri seasoning. I found it online and my family loves it. I just saw Dr. Gundy. I think that's his name. He's a keto doctor. I found him from a keto thing, but I'm not doing keto. Um, but he just did a grilled cauliflower. He called it cauliflower steak, but I think he cut it up in fours and he drizzled it with, I think, olive oil and put it on the grill and cooked it. But then he has some, I think, called it Alabama white sauce. I didn't. It has so many ingredients. I didn't even catch, how to make it or anything, because I don't really care for it. I mean, I'll put what I want to put on it. But he did that, and he used the what do you call big the portobello mushrooms as quote unquote the bacon. So I forgot how he cooked. Did he just grill it but put something on it to make it try to taste like bacon? I don't need to do that. I can just grill those two together and be happy. I don't need all that extra stuff on it. Let me see. Yeah, don't give up. Ideal weight, I mean my BMI chart, and I am rather muscular. Oh, that BMI chart, sometimes you have to ignore it. Because it doesn't take sometimes it's just it doesn't look at everybody the same way. That's the way I feel about it. But there's a thing called I love Alabama white barbecue sauce. I've never seen white barbecue sauce before. Maybe that's what because he says Alabama white sauce, so maybe that's what that is. I don't know. Um, but I was watching this show called Soul Flow Health, and there's a young man on there. And he's like, "Oh, if you want to lose weight, you need to look at your BMR." I like BMR, which is the basic basal metabolic rate or something like that. But it's the amount of energy that you burn in general. Um, just on your average day. And there's a whole long formula for it, but if you just go online and look it up, it'll tell you what your BMR is. And so if you want to lose weight, then like he said, just take off 300 calories. And he says that could be 300 calories in your diet could be a candy bar. It could be 2 cans of Coke if you drink Coke. It could be anything that you figure out is 300 calories. So you wipe that out of your diet and try to do it that way. So I decreased my calorie intake because initially I had it at because I have my Fitness Pal on my phone, and I had it at 1500, and I was looking at it's like at 1500 I'm never going to lose this weight, so I dropped it down to 1200. So that I've actually seen a difference. I even feel better. So that's what I've been trying to follow. Melanie says, I've been using crispy onions on my salads and veggies. I love crispy onions. I love them. I have to stop my son from eating them all. They are in the salad section of yeah. Oh, so you don't use the ones oh, who is that? The one in the orange can or the red can, the red and white can. I actually bought some from, Costco in a big bag one year, and I bought some dried, mushrooms. They were horrible. I had to put them in water to, like, rehydrate them to make them taste better. Oh my god. I said I'd never buy them again. I'll just stick with fresh mushrooms. They were horrible. Hey, Regina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Yep, taking snacks or desserts can take many calories out of yeah. hmm And lucky for me, I'm not really a dessert person, but I like crunchy stuff. And because I have these braces, I really can't mess with crunchy stuff. So that kind of helps me too. But I will take me some crispy onions in a heartbeat. Who makes them? Oh, French's crispy onions. Those are the ones that I usually buy. But I love them. And every now and again, when I cook, when I want something quick to eat, the ramen noodles, which I know is way beyond the scope of carbs, but I have the dried onions, and I'll sprinkle those in there. I used to eat it that way when I was in the army, but I'll eat it with cheese too. Now I have to cut all that stuff out. It's way too much. Way too much. Let me see. They are in a Ziploc bag and by Fresh Gourmet. Okay, I'm gonna look for that. Also, darker foods like blueberries help lower your sugar due to the tannins in them. That blew my mind. Oh, okay. Well, I don't mess with blackberries. I don't mess with any of those berries, strawberries, blackberries, because they have those little prickly things and they get all in my so that'll be on my list of things when I get these braces off one day. Let me see. She said, "Is 89 Sunny working on my kid in the oh yeah, the kid in the monkey outfit. I gotta see that. I can't wait to see that. Let me see. Yes, I love crunchy things. I keep my ranch flavored vegetable straws coming from the Amazon in the small bags. Oh my goodness. I have to look for that. I think, let me see. I'm gonna look for those. I'm trying to think if I think I've had the French straws, but I didn't like them. I don't know. I'm gonna look at them when I go. Yeah, y'all have my whole grocery list for me. I haven't written a thing down. Hopefully, I'll remember it. As long as I remember the majority of it, then I'm good for the week at least. But if my goal is definitely to be get this down by Christmas. And the thing I'm not doing is depriving myself of anything that I really, really want, because that's what tips you over. Long as I can put it in that 1,200 calorie count and is not heavy sugar or heavy anything, and that's not going to make me feel bad, then and I did. I've done pretty good because I haven't been starving, and I think probably because I'm drinking more water and I'm eating stuff that satisfies me. So, hey, I may be able to do it. I might be sexy by Christmas, be able to wear a real halter top instead of making one that goes all the way over my fat belly. The scary thing for me is that when you have all this extra belly fat, of course, when you start to lose it, then it's just going to turn into flab, and I cannot have surgery, so there won't be any plastic surgery in my life. So then I gotta figure out how to try to tune it up. Some ways, somehow, there's gotta be some way without going under the knife. There's always a give and take, always. That's all right. It says cinnamon has the same effect as the berries. Oh, okay, as well, but I struggle with cinnamon not being paired with sugar. Oh, I bought some from Ollie's from some cinnamon. My sister actually puts cinnamon in her coffee when she brews it. And I tried it. I couldn't I couldn't stand it. I was like, mm-mm, nope. So I try to do oatmeal in the mornings because it'll keep me full all the way definitely to lunch and after lunch actually some days. And I said, I made some and I made like enough for two people. And I asked my daughter if she wanted some. She said, "Did you put any fruit in it?" Because I put mangoes in mine because I have all these mangoes. I got to do something with it besides cut them all up and freeze it. So I said, "No, I haven't put any in there." So she got some, and I think she put honey or either syrup, and then she put the cinnamon on there. I said, "Oh, I forgot I even had the cinnamon." So I threw some cinnamon in there. I can tolerate cinnamon that way, but I don't think I want people messing with my coffee. I want my coffee like the way it's supposed to be. Let me see. I want to get rid of 30 pounds. Being vegetarian allows me to eat more things and less calories. I will snack on watermelon or cucumbers. Ah, I haven't had cucumbers in a minute. Because I couldn't do vegetarian because I eat way too much meats, but respect to all that can. My body seems to struggle with certain carbs. Yeah, mine does. The I can't eat like I can't be vegan because the all the beans and all that stuff to offset what you should have for meat. And when I tried it, I ate more carbs and I know I gained weight because I was so wanting carbs, 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 and not the good carbs, all the bad stuff. And then it was a struggle. So I said, I'm just going to try to do something that balances me out and I feel good and I'm not hungry. That's what's important to me. Melanie says just tighten those stomach muscles and it helps a lot. When I won't do my stomach exercise and I lose weight, I get really flabby. That goes for the arms too. Yeah, I have my little weights that I said when I'm like walking in the house, I need to carry the weights and do stuff so I don't get the jiggle. Let me see. I'm pretty good. I'm still got some toneness in there, but I haven't really started losing some weight. So yeah. Uh, kind of like a whole 30 plan. I don't know what that means. Mm. All right, I'm going to put this down because I need to run out and pick up my child and run to Target and pick up some goodies for the week. I love cinnamon in my coffee. I love Ethiopian coffee. Does Ethiopian coffee have cinnamon in it? Because if it does, that'll stop me from buying it because I almost bought some. But my sister, I was like, oh, I was like, I can't tolerate this cinnamon in there. Then she's like, well, only put a little bit. Then I even put a little bit, and I could taste it. I was like, forget it. Ooh, eating COVID is fabulous. Whole 30 is about eating healthy, balanced meals. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you all for joining me. I need to go and pick up my daughter so she won't be out looking sad that nobody has picked her up. I'll be so happy when they finally just picked up the car from my driveway. Was it yesterday or Thursday? One of the days. They finally picked it up. So I'm glad the car is gone. So hopefully she'll get her payout and we can go find her a car so she can be driving herself back and forth to work. Make sure this thing is in so I don't cut myself. Yep, it's in. Wait a minute, is it in? Yeah, that's in. Okay. Laura says, oh, I got something. No, it's just bold but smooth. Okay. Because I was gonna buy something. Have a great weekend. Yes, have a great weekend, everybody, and happy 4th. Enjoy yourself. Eat some good barbecue for me. Okay, for me. And I will see you on my next live or my next tutorial or whatever I do. So until then, everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye bye.